Ever felt like life is a series of snooze alarm, waking up to the same routine day after day? Or perhaps ever felt that life's remote control is stuck on repeat, offering you the same episode every day? Well, I was this random schoolgirl surviving through the corridors of high school a year back, until the universe decides to shake things up a little bit. First stop, my friends, goes back when I went to Delhi for this national fair. I was overwhelmed to see how people were so amazing in their fields. They had done so much work. Their depth of knowledge, their work, spoke volumes. And all I'd been doing these years was simply trying to top my school examinations. And these people, they were doing some real cool stuff. But hold on, the plot thickens here. Let's fast forward to Dallas, Texas, where I went for an international fair. Again, those 7 days there it was beautiful. You know what the best thing about this fair was when I was at Dallas? I was in a room of people, the best of the best minds from around the world. More than 80 plus countries, more than 1,600 people. And their ideas were simply awestruck. And you know what? They're from finding biomarkers for suicide, to say creating AI assistants for osteoarthritis, to say modeling brain network dynamics for people with autism. They had done work in various fields. And the even cooler thing about this fair was I had never met these people before in my life anytime. Yet each one of them knew that the other person was extraordinary and had done something extraordinary in their own fields, and saw the other person with the same mutual respect and admiration. That was beautiful for me. A year back, I was so naive thinking that the simple thought of going out of my comfort zone would shear strain down my spines. But today, I'm savoring the taste of discomfort as the sweetest nectar of growth. So my friends, here I am to offer you some takeaways in my journey that changed my perspective. Here's the real revelation. I wasn't just a spectator in this worldwide of brilliance. Instead, I became a participant soon. From the halls of Delhi to the grand stage in Dallas, the series of metamorphoses lies in a series of profound realizations. And here I am to offer you 3 magic potions that can help you transform a normal teenager into a dynamic one who the world adores. So, the secrets are to be revealed. Buckle up, my friends. It's about to get real. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Da-na-na-na. Your job's a joke, you're broke, your love life's DOA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I'm so poor at this, I know. But I can definitely see my friends from out there giving me the biggest, proudest smiles. Thank you for that. So how many of you, if you heard me right, how many of you feel that your life is sometimes stuck in second gear? Well, I feel it most of the time. Thank you. I think what we are told all these years, the 12 years of our life, is all we have to do from class 1 to the end of our senior year is probably get up early, go to school, come back, do our course, get to bed, and then get up early again. Ta-da! For 12 years, that is what we have to do. 12 years, which is 4,383 days. Approximately 20% of your whole life, we're doing the same thing, as if that is our life. And I agree, that makes sense. But what I believe and what I gained out of my experience is that this is the period for you to get to know your potential. So my first magic potion for you all, here it is, my friends. You need to break the loop. When we are in school, we're competing in a small group of people. But as we complete our senior year, class 12, we're thrown out in the world as if life be like, now compete and show me your A game. Ta-da. Well, I don't think so that is fair. When I came back from Dallas, I had made my mind that I'm not going to be doing the same thing same and again. People, the young minds I met there from around the world, they were doing so much more. They were doing groundbreaking research, handling their academics, perhaps running their own businesses. One person was literally doing everything. So here's the catch, my friends. If you want to transform your normal life into a dynamic one, if you see me here, you need to break the monotony of your life. And how do you do that? You do that by trying out new things. You do that by taking up opportunities, by being greedy for it. I said, try out new things. That is explore. That is the word, my friend. And that is the second magic potion that I offer to all of you. Well, let me ask this. How many of you are a Swiftie out here? Come on. Well, I am a big Taylor fan. Do you know that there are international universities out there offering Taylor Swift courses? I mean, that is so cool. And I know all of us has played this game in our childhood, the Tom and Jerry one, which we call Pakadam Pakadai in Hindi, which is simply to catch the other person around. Do you know that there is an international big league called as the World Chase Tag simply to catch the other person around? I mean, the opportunities are endless, my friends. All we have to do is explore and recognize the one which was made for us. I got the opportunities to be at this university in Bhopal. I went to Dallas. I went recently to IIT Guwahati just to recognize what is out there. I was exploring. I had tried different things like an investment competition and then something totally different like doing animations and graphics to explain a really tough science and math concept just to explore. You know what? Exploring is like road trip. Your high school journey is like a vast landscape waiting to be explored. It's like embarking on this beautiful road trip. You come across and navigate through the terrain of possibilities. You join different clubs, meet new people, and do different and crazy stuff. And like the finding trails in a hike. And now imagine in this road trip, you come across this scenic, beautiful overlook. Something that truly captivates you, that is truly resonating to you. That is the moment, my friends, where you realize something that is truly made for you. Now, by the end of the road trip, by the end of your high school journey, you're at crossroads. Now you have explored different paths, and now you got to decide which one to venture further. One that is truly made for you. This is the time where you zero on that breathtaking view you saw earlier, the one you discovered earlier. So my friends, the point that I'm trying to make here is that high school or afterlife is not a journey, not a destination to reach. Rather, it's a beautiful landscape to be explored. Enjoy the journey and then ultimately find the trail that leads to your own personal summit. A little too heavy, huh? Well, in this case, there is one player who plays it well, subtly, but very powerful. It is time. And here, I give you my third magic potion, people, time management. I know, you've heard a lot about it, people talking about how to manage time. Well, let me tell you, it is an art not a lot of people can do. And my friends really adore the way I manage time. Well, I'm not bragging about it, maybe a little, but yes, they do. They feel that I manage my academics, I manage my groundbreaking research work, and I also attend all the birthday parties and outings. I don't miss on that. So how do you manage time? Well, the trick here is, it's all in the mind. Your mind is the master. You need to start training your mind in order to manage the time. But how do you do that? That's the answer we need, Vanshika. So I call this trick the mind groove. Just like you change your step to different songs, you need to make your mind, you need to train your mind to adapt to different situations flexibly. It's like, say, suppose you are at this birthday party and then someone suddenly picks you up and throws you in your PJs at your home and says that now you got to study philosophy. So you need to train your mind to switch its mood and its natural rhythm and groove to different tasks differently. That's how you do it. And if I talk about how do you exactly manage time other than this, well, the very simple answer to this very complicated question is that it's not a very good question to ask. Because the only way you can do this is by start doing it. The only way you can manage time is by start managing it. I can tell you and I can give you a list of reasons how you can do that, but you won't be able to do that until you start doing it. You need to make a start point. 3 things, my friends. First, don't avoid opportunities when they hit your door. Make sure you welcome them well. Let things in, and then you see you will automatically arrange the time to handle those tasks. Second, my friends, don't be fearful to take up opportunities. I know a lot of us feel insecure and because we are naive in entering a new field about doing something new, because we feel there are people who have already excelled in that. I used to feel that myself. But you never know what could be your moment to shine as a shining star in the crowd. And third, and the most important one, take a chance. Because after all, at the end of the day, not all of us are good dancers, right? But we do and make our own hook step, right? To our own songs, to our own beats. That's what we have to do. And now, here I am, offering you another extra piece of magic potion. This genie has got you an extra one, and this is my favorite. I'm sorry, parents, but this is necessary. Have fun. If you think it takes all the sacrifices to give up on social media, to give up on binge watching, to be a child who has probably won some international awards and is standing in front of you, narrating her narrative, I did not do any of these. I still have a lot of fun, and I'll always be having fun while I'm exploring the landscape of my life. Let me tell you, friends, you don't have to isolate yourself. You don't have to sacrifice all of these. Sit back, loosen up yourself, and enjoy this beautiful game called life. Well, before I conclude, here is the last thing. I promise, the last one. Do you remember the first slide of my PPT? Wait, let me help you out. This. What is that? Vanshika, are you trying to tell that you don't have a title to your speech? Well, I think this is the title to my speech. Yes, with a little bit addition. If I were to call my narrative today something, I would call it Untitled, because I still have got a long way to go. I refuse to encapsulate my story in a title, because title is not final. It is just a placeholder, and I'm still writing my story. I'm still unfolding the chapters of my life. So you gotta wait till the next sequel comes. I'll leave the story open-ended here. See you all. Until next time, thank you for being a lovely audience.